finally back in my apartment. Um, gonna be a more normal kind of format. Um, I've got all my books near me finally, so we can give book suggestions. Yeah, gonna do like maybe an hour max, maybe 30 minutes, who knows. See how much energy I have, see how good the conversation is, and then we'll play it by ear. But yeah, how's everyone doing? Um, Hope everyone's having a good day. I really hate the light in here. Change it real quick. Alright, that's better. I don't know, like I need to get some like a lamp or something. I don't know. Just like lighting here is awful. Where's this? Alright, that's not too bad. But yeah, hopefully this notification gets sent out soon. Start to, have a good talk. I don't know, streams recently have been pretty fun. It's not as much like annoying nonsense, it's like more focused, which is what I'm gonna try to keep it at. I'm gonna try to keep it like pretty concise. I've stopped reading everything, which is a good idea. I feel like I should have done that earlier. But yeah, we're gonna continue to learn, continue to get better at this, and hopefully make these more fun. Police is on the way. Damn. How'd they find me? I'm scared now. I love how I hear a siren right as that happens. How'd you know? What's up, Gabby? What's up, Figure? How's everything? What is what set up on my desk? Everyone have a good day so far? It's your birthday? Happy birthday. Let me fix the lighting too. I feel like it's too bright. That looks better. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Alright, Evan, you, good job. Yeah, how's everyone doing? Looks like people just started to join. If you're new, we talk about books here. If you've been here, then feel free to ask for recommendations, talk about anything you've read recently. I'm pretty good, Ivan. How are you? Everything good with you? My voice is so low. I'll talk a little louder. I'll throw my ears out. Is that better? I can talk louder too. But yeah. What do you do? Like, what's your job? Don't worry about it. I don't want to talk about boring stuff. I want to talk about, more exciting stuff. OF? No. Hell no. Talk about Trump. What about Trump? My opinion is it's like, I mean, it's just a culmination of a bunch of different things. Like, I think the Democratic Party is really out of touch with most of America, and you saw that in terms of the election. They really didn't have to do much to win, but they didn't do anything, and it's honestly a good thing. I don't think he's the savior everyone is claiming he is, but I think it's a good thing because it's going to force the other side to come back to normalcy, to come back to, not having completely open borders, not having any sort of security, not, you know, doing anything for the people of this country, but continuing to shill for foreign wars. I think his message is a populist one. I don't think he's necessarily a populist, but I think that's a good sign. I think it's a good change in the right direction. Yeah, Kamala was one of the worst candidates I've ever seen, ever. If they ran a halfway decent candidate, they would have basically won simply for the fact that like Trump is so dislikable. Like people love Trump just as much as they hate him. Like however loved he is, like he's just as hated, and I think it's really stupid of the Democratic parties who run someone just as unlikable. What's up, Christopher? How's everything? It's my opinion. I just don't care, man. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't care. What? Like, it's like, be respectful. That's all it is. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna bother you. Don't bother me. That's it. I'm pretty libertarian. Like, I don't like restricting freedoms. I don't have to agree with you. It's just, you do you. You know what I mean? Yeah, dude, that's like half the chat. Half the chat is like people saying shit like that. I don't know what to tell you. My bald head's pretty, thank you. I don't know what to say to that, but thanks, I guess. I have nice teeth, thank you. What's up, it's a name? How's everything? Do anything interesting lately? Yeah, no, I think there's a fine line between, liking different things and pushing it in people's faces, and I don't necessarily agree with the second one. I'm good, how are you, Con Music? What's up, Cristiano? Is that actually Ronaldo? Wow. Damn, what is this conversation? What do you mean? Yeah, I'm banning you. Thanks for joining, Cristiano. Just stupid. Had a random night last night, went out for food. Okay, that's interesting. You're good? That's awesome. That's good to hear. I feel like a lot of people can't say that. So if you can say that, it's always a good sign. Where am I from? I'm from the US. Which state? From LA. Don't worry about it. East Coast, just know that. You get to talking to a woman from Gaza. That's probably an interesting conversation. They're the most American. Okay, thank you. What's up, Vitor? She was a teacher. Teacher in Gaza or teacher here? Bald slap, yes. It's a good one. Yeah, that's awesome. That's actually really cool, Brandon. Where'd my hair go? I don't know. I've been looking for it. Can you help me find it? I don't know what to tell you. I've been waiting for you to ask to help, Oh, damn, that's tough. Yeah, I was talking to one of my friends. He's Palestinian, and I was like asking about the situation. Like, I want to say like 3-4 years ago now at this point, and really opened my eyes to a lot of the things going on. And I think it's I mean, it's a tricky situation. There's no like really good answer, but I think people aren't willing to have a nuanced discussion about it, and that's the real problem with that kind of stuff. I'm good. How are you? Can't complain right now. Don't really have much to do today, so I figured I'd turn on a stream. Where do you live every day? Don't worry about it. What's up, Kevin? How's everything? Why does everyone ask where I live? That's crazy. What do you think the cause of your balding is? I ate too much dairy as a kid. What's up, Megan? Thanks, Kevin. I have no words. What do you mean you have no words? As to what's going on in chat right now? Or like what? I don't know what to do, man. This is gonna happen. Like, scalp tension theory. No, but I don't have braids, so it doesn't matter, right? Yeah, I'm bald plus. Yes, thanks. I couldn't realize that, man. It's great insights here. It's hard to believe it's actually happening. Oh. No, tell me what the scalp tension theory is, though. I'm interested. Is it like if you have stuff on your, like if you wear hats? I used to wear hats as a kid, but like there's plenty of people that wear hats that aren't losing their hair, so I don't necessarily know if that's the cause. But it definitely didn't help. Like there's like a lot of things that go into it. It's like the accumulation of a bunch of different things. What's the topic? I didn't really have a topic today. I was just gonna kind of play it by ear. I like leaving it open. I don't like restricting myself to one subject. When I do like the streams on my laptop, when I have the whole setup, I focus it more, but these ones I don't focus. Yeah, no, there's definitely some effect from that. I definitely believe that. I also think like genetically people wear their poor health in different ways, and it didn't affect my skin, it didn't affect my physique, it just affected my hairline. So I think that's a lot of it as well. I think it's really dependent on genetics. Like, not necessarily saying that like if I took better care of myself, I would have had this little hair, but like, I mean, like you can't. There's certain things you just shouldn't do if you're prone to it. You know what I mean? Like if you're prone to certain diseases, you shouldn't do activities that are going to get you that disease. You know, I think that's a bigger consideration. Like I don't like the defeatist mindset of like, oh, this runs in my family, so I'm just going to get it. Like, it might run in your family, but that just means that you have to be more careful when it comes to certain things, when it comes to doing certain activities. Like, it may run in your family, but that doesn't mean it has to continue to run. It could stop with you. I think that's a big thing that I differ with a lot of people on. But yeah, I'm almost through another Kafka book. Really good. I'm gonna read. Where's the book? It's right here somewhere. I'm gonna read through a Nietzsche book soon. Thus Spoke Zarathustra. I can't find it. It's somewhere in front of me. But that's gonna be a book I review pretty soon. I have no idea where it is. It's probably over there. Yeah, it's over there behind me. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to actually have like some free time for once. Probably gonna stream a good amount more. I don't know if I'm gonna do it all on this channel. I might do it on my other one as well. I think I'm gonna go back to doing the streams where I'm on my laptop, where we can react to stuff, where we can talk about different stuff. I can focus it more. I know what derma rolling is. I don't believe in minoxidil. It has too many side effects. You can do it more with, like, if you look into rosemary oil, it has the same effects as minoxidil, but it's not as toxic for you. I don't believe in pharmaceutical intervention. I believe that the body has everything it needs, and I mean, my body's not made up of man-made chemicals. My body's made of natural, chemicals. So I'm gonna take a natural resource before I go and exhaust a pharmaceutical remedy. It's also like, I mean, if you look into like the pharmaceutical drugs, like finasteride has like a whole subreddit of dudes that are like, this thing ruined my life. It affects your hormones. Like, I don't want to nuke my sex drive because I'm losing my hair. Like, it's not, I don't care about my hair that bad to throw everything off in the rest of my body. Like, I know like a lot of people are like, oh, go to Turkey, go do this, go do that, but it's just like, I don't care. Like, I really don't care. Like I was gonna lose my hair one day or another. It's like, why try to fight aging? Why try to look young forever? Why care about how I look versus how I can speak, how I carry myself, how nice I am to others? Like, life is so much deeper than just your appearance. Life is so much deeper than just how you look towards others. It's how you treat others, I think, is way more valuable. And I'm not gonna waste time, just trying to look better. Yeah, finasterides. I mean, again, like, if you're on steroids and you're losing your hair, maybe it's worth it for you because you're already throwing off your system. So it's like, maybe it's not the end of the world. Maybe it's not the worst thing, but I'm not. So, you know what I mean? Why artificially throw off my hormones for the sake of like something that may or may not even work? That's the thing. I don't think it's worth it. I've been like detoxing my body too. I've been really focusing on my body's ability to reduce the inflammation and stuff. And my hair's like, it's like really thin right here, but it's like my hairline's there again. And I'm not saying it'll ever come back. I'm just saying, like, you can reverse it. Don't think that it's too late. Like, unless you're at the stage I'm at, like, it's gonna be hard for me to do anything of worth, but like, you can always reverse it. It's whatever your body's doing, you can always reverse it. You can always get it better. What's up, Tyrone? How's everything? Dog or cat? I like dogs more. I don't know, I'm starting to come around on cats, but yeah, I don't know. Like, cats are like, I don't know, dogs will like die for you, whereas like, if you have a cat and you pass away, the cat will eat you before, you know what I mean? Like, they don't mourn you at all. They'll the second they're hungry, they'll just attack you. Thank you. Thank you for appreciating my head hairs. Thinking about reversing this causes fibrosis, calcification. I don't know about that. I think the calcification is the thing that's stopping the reversing. I mean, calcification just comes from you having too much like bad stuff in your body that your body can't handle. That's like why people's joints get bad as they go older. It's because they have so much inflammation in their body has to adapt in different ways. I guess I don't have scar tissue though, I don't think. Maybe a little. I don't know, again, I don't really care that much, so it's, I mean, maybe, we'll see what happens. Like, I've really only been focused on detoxing for like 6 months now, and I'm already seeing results, so maybe in 2 years we'll see better results, who knows. David Goggins or Andrew Tate? David Goggins for sure. I love David Goggins, awesome. He has a great mindset. I don't suggest like trying to become him. I think it's like, you gotta find that in yourself. Not everyone's meant to push that hard, but that's how he found himself. And anyone that finds themselves has a lot to say. Anyone that finds who they really are is something that I really look up to. You know what I mean? You don't want your hair back. I mean, I don't really. It's not like I have a girlfriend. Like I'm already good looking. Like it's not like it's gonna make my life that much better. You know what I mean? It's just gonna stop jokes. Like I don't. You call me bald, I really don't care. Like it's not like I haven't heard it for years. It's not like that's the only thing people make fun of me for. So it's like at this point, it's not like it's not even something I think about. It's really something that other people think about more than I do. So like I don't look in the mirror and I go, oh my god, like no, I don't care anymore. It's not a big deal. Ibrahim, subscribe. Thank you. Thank you. Want a wig? Yes. I've been waiting for you to offer me a wig this whole time. That's the exact reason I came live, because I needed that offer. That's the whole point of my channel, to get free wigs. Can you give me, what's that Incredibles character? I think it's Edna. Give me an Edna wig. I don't have cancer, no. I just lost my hair and shaved my head. That's crazy, damn. You saying I look sick? Yeah. Is that all you see me as, a Make-A-Wish kid? That's insane. Yeah, yeah, they should let me play Lex Luthor. I think I'd be a good Lex Luthor. Forget about that shit, you need to get lit and have fun. I don't know, I don't drink anymore. I'm kind of boring now. All I do in my free time is read and stream and train martial arts, stuff like that. Try to pinch your scalp, is it tight? Yeah. Yes, I will be Charles Manson. What book are you reading? America by Kafka. Very good book. I've been obsessed with Kafka recently. I don't know why. For whatever reason, he's just super interesting. Did you read Holes when you were a kid? No, I never read that book. I've seen the movie. Is it a good book? I might pick it up at some point. You're not the first person who's told me to read it, so. Usually when someone tells me to read a book, I won't go pick it up right away, but if I hear a lot of people, I'll be in the bookstore and I'll see it, I'll be like, you know what, maybe I'll give it a try. That's how it works with me. That haircut, thank you. My mother's not Ted Bundy's type, so it doesn't matter. I want you to look up this document. Okay. I mean, I'm telling you, it's the reason why is like I didn't eat healthy as a kid and even up until now. I mean, sometimes there's like good, good kids books. I mean, like Catcher in the Rye is not really a adult book, but a lot of adults love it. It's the same thing with like anything John Steinbeck or who's the other guy? Charles Dickens. Like they're not super complex writers. Like children read it, but adults still see a lot of wisdom in it. Like, I mean, you're telling me that like you wouldn't reread Huckleberry Finn or Tom Sawyer? Like it's, I don't know. I think that could be an interesting thing to pick up. Like there is a lot of value in like simple books. Like this book right here is one of the most simple books you'll ever read, but it's a really good book. I love it a lot. So, did you read Napoleon Hill? Yeah, I like Napoleon Hill. No, I've not read Mein Kampf. Why would I read that? Samuel Clemens is the OG. What's up, Hypnodio? I've been waiting for you, man. I've only streamed so that you would join. How many books have you read? Probably like 1,000, something like that, maybe more, I don't know. I've read like all the books you see behind me I've read this year. There's like 50 more in front of me that I've read. I have like a whole bookshelf full at my house. And then whatever I've read before that, like I don't know. I just fly through books. I'm not one of those people that like it takes me maybe a day or two to read a book most of the time. So yeah, it's the best benefit of reading. It reprograms your thoughts. So I need you to think that like everything you experience, everything you see, everything you consciously observe is impressed into your subconscious and it forms your self opinion. So the more you can make it positive, the more you can make it um, more intelligent, the smarter you'll be as a whole. That's the best thing that you can get from reading. It's not even necessarily ideas that you gain. It's the thought process and the way your brain starts to work. That's really the best benefit. Like, yeah, I'll actually read the Kama Sutra at one point, because I'm into Eastern stuff. I think it'd be an interesting book. Your parents, damn, why are you trying to know that? Have you read where is it? The Mucusless Diet Healing System. It's called something like that. That's one of my favorite books that I've read on diet. But that probably some of the same information. What's up, nobody? I'm good. How are you? Can't complain. We had like 40 something people in here earlier. This is pretty cool. I think I saw like 48 or something, which was like, all right, it's interesting. It's weird to see that number because it's never been that high. I think it's the highest I've ever seen. I mean, yeah, it's probably helpful with the ladies for sure. I mean, like they're middle class, my parents, but I mean, it's not like I can like go out and buy a car today. Like they really have helped me out. They've really given me the ability to study and do all these things when other people would have to work. So yeah, I get what you're saying, and I'm really thankful for that as well. Like I don't think I'd be the person I am today if I wasn't given the opportunity to pursue studies. I haven't read the book, so I don't know. I don't know enough about it. I know what it is. I just don't know enough about it. I'll read it at some point, but it's way, way down the line. I have a ton of books I have to read right now, so. Yeah, doctors don't know anything in terms of, well, doctors rely on studies that basically tell them one thing about the stomach, but the stomach's so complex, it has so many different features to it that I don't think any sort of study will give scientists or doctors or researchers a grasp on how complex these systems are. Like, doctors don't understand that you shouldn't drink diet soda because it changes the acidity of your stomach. And if the acidity of your stomach changes, then you can't digest as well, because how does your stomach digest acid? So it's like they'll say diet soda is not that bad, but it's the acidity, it's not the sugar. I could care less about the sugar. I care about the acidity. What do you think about India? I don't know. I don't really have an opinion. I've never been there, but Osho is one of my favorite people to read his books. So, I mean, it has a special place in my heart. I'll probably visit at some point because it definitely has some cool sights to see. But yeah, I mean, I don't know about the street food, but everything else seems pretty cool. Where the guy like dips like the sauce in his armpit and then puts it in the food. Some of the nastiest shit I've ever seen. I should just like that has to be satire. That can't be real. Like there's no way that people are literally wiping their armpits, putting it in the food, and then people are eating it. It's just it's just so gross. But yeah, as long as I don't have to eat that, I'll go. Okay. Well, I can't Google it because I'm on my phone right now. I mean, I think everyone's seen those reels, to be honest. Like if you haven't seen those reels, I think you're living under a rock. It's just like it's entertaining, but it's so nasty and foul at the same time. Like I don't know. I don't know. The car traffic there is wild. Yeah, I bet. I look like Edward Norton in American History X. I don't think that's a good thing, so I won't say thank you. I mean, I've never seen Edward Norton play anyone that's sane. He's always like some madman, so thank you for that. I don't know the CEO of YouTube, unfortunately, sorry. Yeah, I know John Locke. I mean, that's cool. Damn, that's how you join the chat. Immediately making fun of me. That's crazy. I'm not judging the country. I'm just saying there's. I saw that one thing and it was gross. Like, I mean, if you're on this channel, I'll talk about how I like America, but then the next sentence I'll just slander it for 30 minutes to an hour. Like, you can't be infallible. I think you have to judge the things you like the most. If you don't judge the things that you like at all, that's just you being biased. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. It's just like I, there's a million things in the world for me to worry about, and it's like 100 on my list. You know what I mean? Like it'd be cool for sure. Like I wouldn't be like, wow, I don't want hair. Like I don't think anybody in the right mind would like willingly want to not have hair. But it's just like it doesn't make a big difference on my life. Top 5 series, books or movies, or TV shows. I don't know, like what category. For books, I would have to say. I mean, I don't really read fiction, so Robert Greene's books, Young's books. I like Napoleon Hill's stuff. Neville Goddard. Is that 4, 3 TV shows? Okay, that's so much easier. Um, I like Prison Break up until like season 3. That's really good. Sopranos is up there. Um, Game of Thrones until season 8. I can't believe they dropped the ball with that show. What else? True Detective season 1. I don't know. I don't like. I usually don't like entire shows. I like certain seasons. I feel like they always end poorly. Even The Sopranos, like the ending was kind of so. There was kind of some not great episodes. Like the whole death scene, I didn't really think was that interesting. Like when he's in a coma, it's like, yeah, you know what I mean. What did I say? Prison Break, Sopranos, Game of Thrones, True Detective, and one more. I'm trying to think. I haven't really sat down and watched a good series recently. I guess Breaking Bad. I don't know. It's pretty good. I watched that when I was younger though. Favorite Power Ranger? Probably the White Power Ranger. The like the dinosaur one. That's the only one I watched with the um when they had like dinosaur things. So I watched that when I was a kid. The white one was cool, and then he like became bad, and and then he like went back to being a good guy. But that was cool. Yeah, I've never been able to rewatch Breaking Bad. I've just never been able to get into it. I remember liking it when I was younger, but that show is like an investment. I feel like it's so slow to develop. I think I killed my attention span where I can't focus on something for that long. Damn, Hypnotia, you were watching you watch every Power Rangers? I think that was the only one I really watched. I think I aged out of that one quick. Is it even still a show? Is it even still popular anymore? I have no idea. Wait, where? Way more than me. Damn, I didn't know you were that crazy about Power Rangers. How's everything with you, Hypnotic? I remember you saying you've been pretty busy. Do you know how I met? Yeah, I know pretty well. I know like I used to know it a lot better. I used to watch like all of like the undercards and then up to the main event and all that stuff. I used to know it a lot better, but now I really just know like the big names and like the matchups I'm excited for. I don't really follow certain divisions. But yeah, I know like a good amount, I would say. Comes and goes. I feel like that is really the long term. Yeah. I think that might be a good thing to reboot today. I think a lot of kids would like that, to be honest. It would be a lot easier to make too, I think, because of CGI. Oh, I got you. You're trying to just like catch up so that you can like just, not cruise, but not have to work about like 80 hours a week or something like that. Is that what you're saying? What about football? I like follow it passively. Like it doesn't, like I'll watch the Eagles, that's it. That's really the extent of me watching football. And I kind of just laugh at the Cowboys too. It's like, it's just kind of entertaining how like Cowboys fans like, I mean before the Cincinnati game they're like, we're gonna make the playoffs, and now they're like, should we lose all the rest of our games? It's kind of funny, but yeah, not too big into football. I'm much bigger into MMA. Oh, the England one? Okay, no, I don't want soccer. I don't know. It's just boring to me. There's like, I used to like it when I was younger, but it's just not exciting. Like at least football, I don't have to know the players, and you're gonna see, a nice tackle. You're gonna see a nice juke move. You're gonna see something exciting. Whereas like, I'm not into soccer enough where I can appreciate like that was a great pass, that was a great tackle. You know what I mean? It's just like, there's not enough action for me to be engaged. Maybe if I got to watch it more. I think that's the same thing with baseball. Like seeing a strike, I'm just like, wow. Like if I see a hit, it's just like, wow. Like I don't appreciate it, so I don't appreciate the small things. Soccer just doesn't have a lot of big moments. It's like maybe 1 or 2 goals a game, and then that's it. Whereas MMA, it's like, even if they're not hitting each other, there might be good grappling, there might be good feints, they might, do something interesting, they might throw an interesting strike, they're setting something up. Like, there's always that, oh, this thing could be over right away. There's like that anxiety element to it that makes it more exciting to me. I also train MMA, so that's why I like to, like, it's cool to see the things I learn applied at the highest level. It's cool to see what actually works. It's cool to see the thing that, that I'm like training to. Not that I want to be an MMA fighter, not that I want to be a professional fighter. I think that'd be a waste of my mind. I think I can set my mind to anything, and I can do basically whatever I want. And like to do that, it's not exciting. It's not exciting to me. But I think it's just cool to see like what does work, like how I'm actively learning skills that could defend me in a fight. Okay, I'll look into that stuff. Again, I'm just lazy. Like, I don't know, how much would that improve my life? Maybe 1%, 2%, where if I like put the same amount of time into something else, I can improve my life 10%, 20%. That's really the thing. Like it's a point of diminishing returns. Like there's so many other things I want to sort out in my life first before I really dive deep down in this. I love the way you are. Thank you. You seem like the only one. No, I'm just messing with you. Top 5 rappers of all time. I don't listen to rap, so I don't know. I guess Kanye, because he's like so unique. What's up, Ivan? Kanye might be the only one I would actually listen to today. I feel like it all just kind of blends together. MF Doom. I don't know. I don't like. I'm weird where if like something becomes mainstream popular, I don't like it anymore. So I don't know. Most of the rap is just kind of hacky to me. It's like people either used to be criminals and they're bragging about it, or they're pretending to be criminals and bragging about it, and it's just like I just think it's so dumb. It's like, why are we glorifying the worst parts of society? Why are we glorifying, keeping people down? I think it's a weird thing. I only like to surround myself with uplifting stuff too, so I don't partake in that kind of stuff. Can you put down the cup? No, I cannot. Have you heard a book called Aware? No, I haven't heard of that. What's it about? Can you tell us your work? Don't worry about my work. Just say this is my work. I don't do anything aside from this. I look like Agent 47. Is that a good thing or bad thing? Yeah, I think it's just kind of played out. Like, look at me. Does it look like I've ever been on the streets, like doing crimes? Like, no. Like, why am I gonna pretend like I can relate to that? Just listen to the Lord of the Underground or the Ferris. Okay. Yeah, I like 90s hip hop. Like, I mean, obviously Tupac and Biggie were talented. I feel like Jay-Z back in the day was good, some of his stuff. But yeah, it's just like I can only listen to so much of it before it gets kind of like repetitive to me. I don't know if you have read it. You have great advice. Thank you. Yeah, I know what you mean. Health is wealth. Yeah. But I think if I improve my health, it's just gonna improve that. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna like do like take time out of my day to just fix my hair. Like if I fix my health, my hair will get fixed. Like, I get what you're saying though. Sleep for dinner. What's my favorite? What's your favorite rapper alive? I mean, Tupac is not alive, so no. Probably Kanye then. I don't know. His style is just like, it's just so Kanye where it's just like, all right. It's really just his beats too. I like his beats. He samples like a lot of really good songs. Go to Turkey to go fix your hair. All right. What's up, Ashley? Did you just wake up from a nap or something? Oh, okay, that's awesome then. If it's about awareness, like staying in the moment, I think that's a good book. Yeah, Kanye went mad, but that's every creative person ever. I mean, literally, Isaac Newton was putting mercury in his hair. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, it's just something that comes with the territory. You can't be You can't be that creative and not kind of caricature yourself. I like those old kung fu movies. Yeah, yeah. Kill Bill is a great movie. Have you seen IP Man? That's a good one. What are some good ones I should have watched? I've never really like sat down and watched like Bruce Lee movies, but I probably should. Yeah, Wu-Tang Clan, I like some of their stuff. But I gotta be in a certain mood for that. It's like I don't it's like too aggressive. I feel like if I listen to that I'm gonna run someone off the road. Yeah, the Kardashians definitely had a huge effect on it. Like they were trying to get him put under conservatorship and basically have access to all of his money and all this crazy stuff. I don't think anything good comes from that family. I think it's just like that family's all publicity and like it's not something you want to get involved with. All right, I'll keep the turkey thing in mind. I'm not gonna go, but thanks for. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'll look into it. It's just you know what I mean. Struggle with Atomic Habits. Atomic Habits is a good book. I just think it's like cookie cutter information. It's not like something that like it's not groundbreaking stuff. I think it's stuff that everyone should really know, but we live in a day and age of like instant gratification and like what has worked for thousands of years people don't take into account anymore. Yeah, there we go, nobody. You ever been to Europe? I went to, where did I go? I went to London when I was a kid, but that's it. I can't hear you like 5 times. I don't think Randy Moss is better than Jerry Rice, but there's definitely an argument. I just think Randy was, like, I don't know. You can't look at his stats and go, that's the greatest receiver of all time. Like Jerry Rice are just like, what he did what when he was 45? Like, you know what I mean? Come to England. I'll go to England at some point. Yeah, no problem, nobody. What's up, Nene? I hope I said that right. My bad if I didn't. Yeah, it's very true. Positivity is the only thing that can take you through stuff. Yeah, it depletes your what is it? It depletes your zinc levels doing that stuff, so it can make you lose your hair. What's up, Goku? Positive thoughts, words, and actions create positive feelings. Positive feelings generate, yeah. These are great quotes. When you give joy to other people, you get more joy in return. You should give a good thought to the happiness that you can give out, yes. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna learn Reiki next year. That's interesting. What do you think about Palestine? I don't like bombing children. That's all you gotta know. I think there's no nuanced discussions. Every discussion around that whole incident is just screaming. And I think like people need to understand that like there's bad people on both sides, and like there's good people being hurt because of that, because of both sides having bad people. And I think the discussions we're having aren't real discussions because it's just, oh, well, I'm this political affiliation, so I have to believe this, or oh, I'm this other political affiliation, so I have to support this blindly. Like, I don't know what to say. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have any power. I don't have any I don't have any way to affect these things, so all I can say is that. Yeah, no, for sure. I think like I mean we can like talk about the scientific implications, but I think the spiritual implications of that stuff is way deeper. Greetings from Elizabeth, South Africa. Oh, greetings from America. Keep being you. You're awesome. Thank you. I think everyone should keep being them. It's a great way to live life. Yeah, Tyrone, I was saying this earlier. I think someone asked me about this. I had a friend from Palestine. I don't know if he was from Palestine himself, but his family was. And he really opened my eyes on the issue. He really opened my eyes to like what was really going on. It was that was like one of those conversations I look back on and I'm like, I'm glad I had it because it gave me a great perspective on things. What's going on in here? I don't know. We're just dreaming, man. Having a good time, talking about random shit. What's the topic? There's no topic. We're just talking about everything. I'm a simple person. I see bald guys that I'm like, thank you. That's all I gotta do? That's awesome. Yeah, I don't, I like ranting on a bunch of different things. I don't like sticking to one topic, so it lends well to a stream. Yeah, I'm American. It's better to know about something than making up your own mind. Yeah. I like to approach situations and hear other perspectives. Because, I mean, you can have your own opinion, but until you hear someone else's, you can't form the strongest argument. So at the very least, you should hear out the other side to hear out the criticism of your own argument. You don't have to change your mind, but just being open to that possibility. Oh, hello from America. Nice to see we have English people in here. Yeah, I agree with that. I think, we're gonna leave it at that. I know exactly what you're saying. It's just, it's not worth it. Kind of look like my brother. Damn. Are we related then? If I look like your brother, maybe there's some long lost sibling. You see me in The Simpsons? Awesome. My eyes are terrifying to look into directly. Damn. Normally people compliment them. That's crazy. Damn, I've never heard that before. Stay safe. You too, man. You too. That's actually hilarious. I look like you're born. I feel like I get that a lot. I feel like I hear I look like people. Baked beans or Wendy's? Baked beans, man. I don't eat Wendy's. It's just gross. Same eyes and everything. That's weird then. That's weird. Damn, he also has a fucked up hairline. I feel like people sleep on baked beans. They're so good. Like, they're so cheap and they're so easy to make, and people would rather go eat fast food, it's weird to me. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, I'll be right back. every American live I've come across has. I mean, maybe I don't know why you guys love beans so much, but I definitely see the thing. I mean, what's not to like about baked beans? I mean, it's like a nice side to add to anything, really. Like turtles, that's cool. Do you like coleslaw? It tastes good. Have you actually eaten turtle? I think that'd be an interesting. How is the only restaurant you can think of in America Wendy's? Do you not have McDonald's there, or Burger King, or KFC, or? I mean, I doubt they have any like other chains. Turtle soup is a certified hood classic. Yeah, Americans eat mostly processed food, to be honest. America is like has like some of the best like the best food. Like we have like literally any single culture you can think of, we have their food. But people would rather go get like frozen meals from Walmart. It's crazy to me. Oh, you're thinking of something that's just in America and England? But McDonald's literally is like the average American diet, really. You live in the woods and only eat wild game. That's actually awesome. Probably pretty cool. Squirrel dumplings. Is that a real thing? That's not like a brag though. I feel like everywhere has McDonald's. I was I can't remember where I was where I saw this, but I saw this like this video, and it was like POV America if they made the Egyptian pyramids, and it was like a highway going through all the pyramids, and there was like parking spots on the rocks, and someone commented is like, no, they would have turned it into a Bass Pro Shop. I was dying today. It was so funny. It's like, it's crazy to see like how much innovation there is, but it's like purely driven by capitalism. It's purely driven by profit. Nothing's done for the sake of the advancement of humanity. It's just, we have this great prime real estate. We're not going to put anything here of value. We're going to put a McDonald's. Your girlfriend cheated on you? I'm sorry. She shouldn't be your girlfriend anymore though. Yeah, well the thing is, even if you have like quote unquote bad food there, there's so many more chemicals in the food here. There's so much more processed nonsense in the food here that like you could eat like shit in the UK and you wouldn't gain as much weight as if you ate the same things here. Trusted her more than your mom. Well, I mean, people are gonna let you down, man. It's just how it goes. Like, honestly, this is gonna sound counterintuitive, but be happy that this happened now. Be happy that this happened when it did, because think every day that you would continue to be with her, it would be harder and harder to face this reality. It'd be harder and harder to face that like the person that you trusted hurt you. So like, just be thankful that she showed her true colors before, you know, you bought a house with her, you had kids with her, or you did, you know, everything with her. You know what I mean? It's like there's people that get cheated on when they're 50 years old, 60 years old, 70 years old, and like, what do you do at that point? Just be happy that you can move forward and find someone better. I mean, you always have to find the silver lining in everything. Like, I mean, now you can recognize the signs. Now you can see like, there was probably some indication that something was going wrong. There was probably some sign, there was probably something, and you didn't preserve it, you know what I mean? I mean, Africa is, I wouldn't say it's healthier because they're malnourished, like it's the other end of the spectrum. Like there's a lot of people in Africa that don't have access to clean drinking water and food. I mean, they don't have as many degenerative diseases, but they're not going to make it long enough to have them. So you know what I mean? It's like it's not a really fair thing to say. I think there's definitely places in Africa that if they have ample food, they're probably healthier than America because there's not all those chemicals and hormones in the food. But I think you can't really make vast sweeping opinions on that, especially because it's like they don't have the same spending capacity, the same infrastructure, which really sucks. It really sucks that people don't have access to food. But, you know, stay from. Don't worry about it. Oh, I live in a house. Damn, how'd you know? I mean, certain places have development, but there's also certain places that have been controlled by warlords who only care about extracting resources, don't care about their people. So, I mean, there's a lot of fucked up stuff that goes on there. Well, I just don't. You never know. You never know. Rena, I trust you, but not everyone else. That's the thing. I care about you. Thank you. Thank you, Mork. I care about you too, man. You hope my stream goes good. You're the best. Yeah, no, it's, you know what I mean. It's like, it's not even that, like, I just feel like everyone asks me. It's like weird. Like I get it's like a thing about me, but it's also like, I don't know. Too many people are weird. No, I tell her where I live, leak my address. Right? That's what I should do. You don't know anything about the U.S. I live on the East Coast, so that's enough. What do you want to know about America? What the fuck? That's crazy. Where are my mods to remove shit like that? Oh, I don't even know. I stop laughing at this shit too when I see it. Basically all you need to know about America is that there's not really like America's just countries basically, or not countries, cities. Like, I mean, most of the East Coast base their personality off of the city it's near, and like New Jersey bases its personality off of being close to New York. Anyone in Illinois is basically like, oh, I'm from Chicago. Anyone from Ohio, they just, you know what I mean? Like, it's just regional personalities, basically. It's just, I think it's like so cringe. Like, if you're from the Midwest, you like country. You call it pop instead of soda. Oscar the Grouch is which city? I don't know. Maybe Philly. Got trash everywhere there. Get more views, show more skin. Why do people always take the piss out of Alabama? It's because it's Alabama. I mean, Alabama's like, it's not super developed. I mean, it is. There's certain parts, but there's a lot of like places that lack infrastructure. It's not necessarily the richest state, so it has some of those issues. That's really it, yeah. I mean, a lot of the South is that way. A lot of, like, the South is it's almost like its own country. It wasn't always part of America, so it doesn't always follow the same tradition. That's what makes America weird. Is there's a lot of different cultures and it's a lot of different things. Like a lot of the laws in America, they differ from the laws in Louisiana because Louisiana was under French rule for so long. Same thing with Texas. Texas was part of 5 different countries, I think, or 6. That's why it's called Six Flags. But like, there's a lot of different weird parts about each state. Yeah, dude, Ohio's a weird place, man. I don't know. Like, you just, when you're driving through Ohio, you just feel different. You're just like, I don't like this place. And then California. California is like its own world. It's weird because we have. I don't know how the government in the UK works. I don't know enough about it to claim, but basically, every state has its own constitution, and it really only has to adhere to the federal U.S. government in certain regards. So it kind of like makes its own like weird ecosystem differences state to state. So it's kind of cool. It's good because I mean the idea behind it is that each state kind of votes its own rules into being, but it's slowly getting stepped upon. The federalist system slowly getting destroyed, but for the time being, there's still the cultural differences between different states and different regions. What about the Navajo? I mean, it's a shame what people did to them. It's a shame. There's a lot of interesting, I guess you'd call it lore or beliefs of natives, and they have really interesting practices when it comes to healing. There's numerous cases of people that had incurable diseases that went to like native healers and got cured. My ancestors didn't do anything. I'm not a colonizer. That's not. Look up what countries I'm from, and they didn't colonize anything. My countries were not blessed with that ability. Liar. I'm Polish and Irish. Look what the Polish people did against the Nazis in World War II. They were chasing tanks with horses. You think they had the technology to invade other countries? Irish people literally had to flee their own country because there was a famine, and then they came to America and were discriminated for so many years. Like, it's, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, maybe I have parts of other people in there that might, but yeah, no, at least my near relatives, they weren't really part of that. Yeah, it's probably true, honestly. Yeah, if I was English, I would say, we're not talking about this. But yeah, I'm not English. If it was bright out, you'd see my freckles. What's up, Homer Simpson? Do you have a PlayStation 4 Pro? I don't think so. My PlayStation 4 Pro, isn't it the play God of War for it? No, I don't. I don't really play video games. What about UFOs? If you look at who was it, Crowley, Aleister Crowley's drawings of demons that he contacted, they look a lot like UFOs. I'd much sooner believe that they're like higher dimensional beings than that people came from somewhere else. Seen the drones? I have not seen the drones. And I've heard some interesting theories on it, but it's like, I mean, how much are you gonna believe? I don't think we'll ever know the true story. Whatever we hear is not going to be the reality of it, and there'll be speculation about it for the next 50 years. I mean, people are still talking about the Roswell incident. What, 100 years later? Maybe less. I don't exactly know when that happened, but yeah, I think it's just one of those things that people will be talking about forever. There's a drone right there. That'd actually be crazy if, as I'm talking about this, there's one that pulls up. But yeah, it's weird. It's really weird. But what are you gonna do? Starting to get a little tired. I might stream again later. Not sure what I'm gonna do tonight. But thanks everyone that joined. Thanks for having a good time when I'm streaming. Yeah, talk to you guys later. Peace out.